Have you felt like you can't stay consistent on your self-improvement? You get motivated for 5 minutes after listening to an Andrew Tate short.
Time and stand them in front of their ancestors and their ancestors who fought fucking saber-toothed tigers.
And you go back to your lazy old self. Well, that used to be me. And luckily, I'm out of that rut. And I started to do a few things like going to the gym and change my life around, because you and I know we don't want to be average, right? We don't want to have a beer belly, working a 9 to 5, earning £30,000 a year, giving half of it to taxes. And when I understood these key concepts in the book Atomic Habits, I started changing my life around for the better. This book is not only about building good habits, but it's also about how to break bad ones. And that is the most important, because success is mainly just removing bad stuff out of your life, like video games, smoking weed, porn, etc. And right before we start the review, this is not just a full page-to-page, chapter-to-chapter book review. If you want that, search up Atomic Habits book review, and there's going to be some NPC talking to you about the tips when he doesn't even use it himself. I'm going to tell you the stuff that I actually found useful in this book and how you can apply them. It's not going to be any useless video summarizing the book when they don't explain any tips and how to actually apply it to your real life. There's no point in reading a book if you're not going to implement it to your life. Let's start with what the book stands for. Atomics stands for small. So it's Atomic Habits, small habits. And you see at the top of the book it says, tiny changes, remarkable results. So based on just the cover, you can see that it's trying to say small habits that can get you remarkable results. And the whole point of the book is to show that good habits, even if they seem like nothing in the short term, will give a massive ROI benefit in the long term. Here's the chart I'm talking about. As you can see on 1% improvement thing, at the beginning, it barely goes up. And this is when you probably start doing your self-improvement habits and you barely see any progress. So you get disappointed. But if you just wait a little bit longer and you keep on doing the good habits, you're going to see a compounding effect. And that's not just with self-improvement, but with anything in life. And the same thing with the 1% decline. At the beginning, it doesn't seem like nothing, but slowly but surely, that also compounds. Oh, it's just a cheeseburger. You do that 2 times a week, 3 times a week. In the long term, it will mess up your life. Everything in life compounds. Positive thoughts compound. Productivity compounds. Knowledge compounds. That's very good. But also, negative things compound. Negative thoughts compound. Stress compounds. Unhealthy eating compounds. So, it's basically trying to say, for example, in the knowledge part, you read this book, Atomic Habits. You finish this book. You read another one. Then you read another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Eventually, you are going to be a very, very knowledgeable person. Another thing. Stress. Chronic stress. We all know about it. You got family issues. Maybe it's been going on for a week. It's not that big of a deal. But if it keeps on going on for the rest of your life, for years, it's going to fuck you up. Not only mentally, but also physically. We talk about how stress will make you anxious, depressed, all of that. Also, stress turns into cortisol, fucks up your testosterone, fucks up your physical health. In this book, it talks about how winners and losers have the same goals, but only 1% actually achieve those goals. So it's not about goals, it's about systems to achieve that goal. Because goals are nothing without a plan. And it talks about how if you actually achieve your goal, for example, you want to get to 200 subscribers on YouTube, a lot of the time, if it's a big milestone, you will get complacent. You wouldn't really care about your YouTube anymore because you already hit 200 subscribers. You hit your goal. So what's the point, right? So if the goal is working, then you will never get burnt out. This is just some knowledge I'm giving you. But one thing that helped me so much that I heard from this book and other YouTubers and other books, change your identity. Imagine this. 2 people try to quit smoking. They both go to the bar to go out with their friends. One of them gets offered a drink. Here, have this tequila, beer. And that person says, no thank you, I am trying to quit drinking. And what happens to him? He gets egged on to drink. Oh, it's just one drink. Come on, what's one drink gonna do to you? You quit tomorrow, you quit another time. Enjoy life. Most of the time, they would eventually drink it. They believe that they are a drinker. Their identity is, I'm an alcoholic or I drink. And the second person gets offered a drink and he says, no thank you, I don't drink. That's it. His identity is, I'm not an alcoholic, I don't drink alcohol. I am not that type of person. Is he gonna end up drinking alcohol? Most likely not. And I'm not saying that if you drink you're a fucking alcoholic. That was just an example. So in self-improvement, if you're trying to force yourself to go to the gym every time, there's going to be a certain point where willpower is not enough. So you have to change your identity. I am the type of person who works out. I am the type of person who takes care of his body. And I'm going to tell you the 4 stages of a habit building. This is not that important to know. I'm just going to quickly recap this. As you can see from the screen, first stage is a cue. You see the thing. You notice it. So let's say you love eating chocolate. You see the chocolate. That's the first step, the cue. Number 2, you want it. You like it. You want that chocolate bar. That's stage 2. Craving. Stage 3. Reward. I got the thing. Stage 4. Response. You associate that piece of chocolate with all those good feelings you got. So next time you see the chocolate, you want it again. You want that same feeling. So, how can you apply this in your real life? With any good habit you want, you're going to use those 4 stages to your advantage. This is what you're going to do. With a cue, so you seeing the thing, make it obvious that it's there with a good habit. So always keep your journal next to you. Always keep your book next to you. Constantly get reminded about your deep work or your workout. Second one, craving. Make it attractive. Associate a reward with what you're doing. Maybe if you work out, you could get big biceps and you could get all this attention. Something. Number 3, response. Make it easy. Working out is not that hard. I'm just going to do 1 set of bicep curls. I've got dumbbells at my house. I don't have to go all the way to the gym. If you're just beginning to work out, I don't recommend you go to the gym because there's a lot of friction involved because you have to go all the way to the gym. Just makes it a lot harder. That's complete opposite of what we're trying to do. Number 4 is reward. Make you feel amazing. Feel accomplished. And what I do reward is play music while you're working out. So never listen to music when you don't work out. And when you work out, you get to listen to your favorite playlist and you love that playlist. And it's only when you work out. So now you associate playing music and that good feeling with going to the gym. You see? And all of those 4 things can be applied to breaking a bad habit. Make it invisible. You don't want to see that fucking chocolate because if you see it, you're going to want it. Craving. Make it unattractive. Maybe you have to punish yourself if you eat this certain chocolate bar. Maybe list out all the bad parts about eating this chocolate bar. Or if I eat this too much, then I'm going to gain body fat and I won't look good anymore. Associate bad things with it. Response. Make it difficult. If I really want to eat McDonald's, I can't order it. I have to walk there and get it. You may think, oh, this sounds stupid. But trust me, over a certain time period, you will not want McDonald's as much. That is a lot of the reason why people don't eat healthy nowadays. It's not only because of the taste, it's because there's always junk food in your house and it's so easy to just eat. Like, oh, there's this frozen chicken. You could just put it in the microwave or air fryer, whatever. You cook it, you eat it. But with healthy food, you have to go all the way to a supermarket, get the ingredients, make it, put it in the oven, take it out, then eat it. You see? And there's 2 more tips that I use from Atomic Habits that really changed my life. Number 1, join a community where what you want to do, the good habit, is the norm. For example, you start to go to the gym, you want to stay consistent with the gym. How about you join a community where going to the gym is a good thing and you guys share your progress together. Alright guys, it's the 3rd month, I've been doing push-pull legs for 3 months, I've been eating this diet, post your results, go meet up with them in real life, you will stay more consistent that way. Because humans are social creatures. So back in the day, you would be in a tribe. Humans are not lone wolves. And humans would want to fit in with the tribe so they don't get kicked out. We still have the same brain. We want to fit into the tribe. So if your environment is a place where working out and self-improvement is gay and all they do is fucking scroll on TikTok, eat seed oils, then most likely you're not going to stay consistent, are you? Not one more thing, I always talk about in my videos, habit stacking. It works so well. That's why I love it when you get up and you just have a cold shower in the morning. It's not necessarily the cold shower that gives you the benefits, which it does, but it's after the cold shower, you want to do everything else. After your workout, you want to do your work. Same thing goes reverse. If you jack off that day in the morning, most likely you're not going to do anything productive for the rest of the day. By the way, bro, if you got to the end of this video, I know you're not like the 99%. The 99% couldn't watch this video for like 15 seconds because attention span is so fucked nowadays. And you just watching this proves that you have a better attention span than 99% of people your age. So, if you want more content like this, which I give you advice one-on-one, that you can actually implement in your self-improvement journey, because I don't like the videos where they talk a bunch of shit and they don't tell you how you can implement to your life. If you want more content like that, go click the subscribe button. It will be very much appreciated. That's been Team TMS Harder. Bye.